Hi everyone, this is Helloangel.design. Today I'm going to show you how to make this cute triangle bag at the bottom of the bag. This is how it is once you have done making it. It's very easy to make, it's not so difficult. You can see how the inside look. There is no pocket. It's a step-by-step tutorial and it's very fast to make. I will take you step by step on how you can achieve this cute triangle bag at the side seam of the bag. And this is how it is. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell button so that anytime I upload, you will be the first to be notified. If you have any question, put it on the comment section. If you're just stopping by, thank you so much for watching. Before you exit the video, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. First thing that you have to do, you open your made fabric. This is my made fabric and this is the back of my made fabric. You take your interfacing. This is the glue side of my interfacing. Place it at the back of your made fabric. Take it to an ironing board and just go ahead and press along. Once you have done that, you also take your handle. This is the back of my handle and my interfacing, the glue side. Place it on top of it, take it to an ironing board and press along. You also repeat the same process with the second handle. I have ironed my interfacing on my made fabric. This is how it is. I take it to my ironing board. I just fold the fabric into two and give it a good press. And I also iron my interfacing on my handle fabric. Once you have done that, then fold it into two, press along, and you have a center crease in between the fabric. Fold the other raw edges side, fold into the center crease, fold this side into the center crease. This is how it will look once you have done that. Then fold it all over again and give it a very good press. Once you have done that, take it to your sewing machine, give it a top stitch all the way down, and you also stitch the other side. You're stitching the both side. Make sure you also repeat the same process with the second handle. Fold it into two. You have a center crease. Fold this side into the center crease, the other side into the center crease, and then fold it again and give it a good press. Once you have done that, take it to your sewing machine, give it a top stitch on both sides of the handle. So go ahead and stitch your handle in place. I have top stitched my both handle. This is how it is. I just top stitch. This is how it look right now. The next thing that you have to do, this is my made fabric, is already fold into two. So what you're going to do, you take your ruler and your marker from the bottom edge, measure 6 centimeters up. So I'll place my ruler like this. This is my 6 centimeters. Move down to the other side, measure down 6 centimeters. So my 6 centimeters is right here. Turn your fabric like this. Repeat the same process. Measure up 6 centimeters, measure 6 centimeters. Once you have done that, the next thing that you have to do, you take your ruler. This is my ruler. Place it like this. This is where my 6 centimeters end. You just place your ruler like this. You pick your fabric. You just pull it over like this. And you use your hand to just give it a crease. Just like this. You can either clip that in place just to secure it first. Once you have done it like this, then turn your fabric. Place your ruler. This is my 6 centimeters. This is my 6 centimeters. Place your ruler like this. You just pick your fabric, turn it over like this, and use your hand to give it a crease. Gently pull your ruler out gradually. Once you have done that, you just go ahead and secure with a pin or with a clip. So this is how it will look once you have done that. Take it to your ironing board, just go ahead and give it a good press. And you also repeat the same process with your lining. I have already done my lining. Just the same way you put your made fabric together, you also repeat the same process with your lining. So go ahead and iron this in place. The next thing that we have to do once we have ironed our bag together, open it like this. This is how it looks right now. We are going to put our handle on the made fabric. So you take your fabric, fold it into two like this, just the way I'm folding it right now, and then you just pull it. This is the mid part of my fabric. Take your scissors, give it a cut, or place a pin right there. Once you have done it like that, you take your ruler and your marker. From this mid part, we are going to take a measurement of 6 centimeters. Place your ruler like this, measure down 6 centimeters is right here. And then from this other mid part, we are going to take a measurement of 6 centimeters. What you're going to do, we are going to place our handle. So you pick your handle, turn it over like this. This is my 6 centimeters. I will place my handle like this and I will secure that with a pin. And then turn my handle. Make sure it's not twisted. You just turn it gradually. This is my 6 centimeters. I'm not placing it inside. I'm placing it outside. Place it like this and go ahead and secure that with a pin. Once you have done that, take it to your sewing machine, give it a top stitch 2 to 3 times to secure the handle in place. And then you turn your fabric. You also repeat the same process on this other side. Once you have done that, take it to your sewing machine, give it a top stitch 2 to 3 times to secure the handle. I have stitched my handle in place. This is how it is. And I have also stitched on this other side. This is how it is right now. This is the front of my made fabric. The next thing that you have to do, you pick your lining. Make sure both front fabric are facing each other. So this is the front of my lining. Place it on top of it like this. You just go ahead, you're going to pin the top edge of your made bag like this, the top edge. Go ahead, take your pin. I have pinned it in place. The next thing that you have to do, take it to your sewing machine, give it a top stitch with 1 centimeter seam allowance all the way down. You come to this other side, give it a top stitch with 1 centimeter seam allowance all the way down. I have stitched the top edge together. This is how it is. I take it to my ironing board, just press the seam apart. And I did the same thing on this other side. Take it to my ironing board, I press the seam apart. The next thing that we have to do, we are going to put the both side seam of the bag together. What you're going to do, you just pick your bag, open it like this. The lining on one side, the made fabric on one side. And this is the crease that we created before. So you just put them together just the same way you iron it at the first time. You just go ahead and secure with a pin like this, and then make sure that the seam are matched. You put them together like this, and you also go ahead and secure that with a pin. You just go ahead and pin the both side seam together. When you get to the lining, you're also going to repeat the same process. Put them together like this. This is my crease right here. You just go ahead and put them together. So you're going to pin it together like this, just the same way you make a crease before. go ahead and secure with a pin. We are going to leave a gap so that we can turn our bag inside out. So I'm going to leave this gap right here. So this is the gap I'm going to leave so that when I'm done stitching, this is where I'm going to turn my bag inside out. And this other side, I will just continue pinning all the way down. I have pinned both sides seam together. The next thing that you have to do, take it to your sewing machine, give it a top stitch all the way down. And then you come to the other side, give it a top stitch all the way down. Make sure you can put a different pin so that you know that I'm going to stitch from here to here. And I'll back stitch in the beginning, back stitch at the end, leave a gap. Continue from here and then stitch it all the way down. So go ahead and top stitch with 1 centimeter seam allowance. I have stitched the both sides seam together. I just take it to my ironing board and I press the seam apart. The next thing that you are going to do, you just take your scissors, you just give it a little cut right here where it is folded, just like this. You do the same thing on this side. You just turn it over, just like this. Just like that. The next thing that you have to do, you open the seam apart and you pick the other seam of your May fabric. I'm just going to put them together, both the lining, just the seam allowance, one side of the seam allowance. I'm just going to secure that with a pin, and then I will take it to my sewing machine. I will stitch it from here to the end right here, and I will do the same thing on this side. Pick one side of the seam allowance and one side of the May fabric seam allowance. I will secure that with a pin. I will just take it to my sewing machine and stitch it from here to this end right here. Go ahead and stitch that in place. I have stitched it in place. This is how it is. You can see that I just stitch one side, not the both side. You can see how it is. I have also stitched on this other side, not the both side. So I will go ahead and turn my bag inside out. This is my open gap. You just put your hand inside and pull your bag out gradually. I have turned my bag inside out. This is how it is right now. This is the triangle. You can see how it is. Once you have done that, your open gap, take it to your sewing machine. Go ahead and top stitch all the way down. Once you have done that, also go ahead and top stitch the top edge of your bag. So go ahead and stitch that in place. Once you have done that, take it to an ironing board, give it a good press. Your bag is finally ready. This is the final look of my triangle bag. You see how cute and beautiful that is. It's very easy to make and it's not so big, not so small. You can carry this as a handbag and go anywhere you like. And a beautiful African wasp fabric. I will soon open African wasp online shop. If you want to shop any African wasp, please don't forget to Google at Helloangel.design. You will find any African wasp of your choice and beautiful ones that you can order, and I can ship it to any location that you are. So this is the final look of my bag. You see how cute that is. It's so beautiful. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on your notification bell button so that you don't miss any of our future video. And you all should have a wonderful day. Bye.